Oh. The unprofessionalism.
Are we on?
We should be on. Yep.
Are we on? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, this is weird.
We're on V Live.
We're on V. Oh! This is completely unprofessional. Completely unprofessional. Do you have the things?
Mm-hmm. They're in there.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Give us 1 second, y'all. RJ was like, I don't think we need mics. And then right at the last second, I was like, I think we need mics. Oh, this goes in the girl.
Hello. Whoa.
Hello. Does this work? Can someone say this?
Oh, we're not reading it. So.
What do you mean?
Read it.
Oh, guys. The mic is on crisp audio. Sounds good. It works. Oh my God, guys.
It works.
I truly feel like I'm on V Live right now. Absolutely slay. This is the dream. Okay.
Yes, it's working. Adam, that's a cute top. You're a walking billboard for 50/50.
Thank you.
That's a group.
Guys,
My V Live bias is hey.
I saw someone
girlies,
say
not Adam, the debuted idol, not V Live.
Guys, what do we okay, so we're gonna let you, because we have recorded the whole episode while we've been here in Florida. So we've done we just like Angela Bassett, we have done the thing. But what do you in this live session want us to discuss?
That is 50/50 Cupid sending imaginary hearts. Cookie video. Is Cookie video? I am so sorry. We've been on vacation. Is Cookie video the
Did we miss something?
backstage? That was the backstage of them like getting ready, and when Hanbin went tie. That's Cookie video, right?
That Cookie video? Is that what we're talking about?
Haobin, all I could think was RJ is gonna love this.
Guys.
Haobin, yep. Okay, we have votes for Haobin, Wongi Situation, and Jingxiang Ricky Beef.
Yeah, I think that's all correct.
What do you need to discuss to recover from all of it? Okay.
Let's start with Haobin.
Let's start
it's
with
the
Haobin.
most positive.
Yeah, let's start with positive.
It's good to watch something blossom, whether it's friendship or not. It's good to see it. I'm couching everything I say now, by the way, because you're all gonna clip it out.
You're gonna clip this, put it on Twitter.
My God. RJ, how do you, as a Haobinist,
as the official Haobin in this relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, we're eating it up, girls. That's very obvious. But I think the main thing that I have to call out is this massage.
Guys.
When I tell you that as someone who went to an all-boys school and we found every reason to touch each other as our way to express because we didn't know how else to do it. We didn't have the terms. We didn't have the comfort. And the way that he went, oh, you're thankful for me? Like you really appreciate what I've done for you? How about a massage? In my grown age, I know what that's about. That's all I'm saying.
It's
drink.
It's incredible. Drink. Is there a drinking challenge?
No, my coffee.
Oh. It was I mean, like, first of all, I was shocked that they, like, showed it.
Yeah.
Because it was, like...
But that's the thing.
I know, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying it was, like, actually an intimate moment. Whether or not there was, like, true intimacy, it was, like, very personal that I was almost like, I feel like we're good here. I feel like I don't.
Can we turn off the cameras right now? It was so intimate because even Hanbin was like, I don't know, you're the only one that understands me.
Well, first of all, there are many people there who understand you, sweetheart.
I can name you 12 people that understands you, Hanbin. Another one has your same name, honestly.
Oh.
Just look at
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild. I mean, like, we loved finding out that Hanbin chose Tomboy because, like, remember everybody, he
Yes.
chose Tomboy and
In the
everybody was
cooking
like,
video,
it's
yeah.
like he didn't even choose a song with dance, he chose a vocal rap, so it's like
That's
a
true.
Adele choosing to be on Dancing with the Stars. Like, what are we doing, sweetheart? This is not your gig. But it's because Zhang Hao was like, she was in the group. And then it makes it so funny because Hanbin came up. He was the final one to decide. Obviously, he was number one, so he was the final one to come up. And Zhang Hao was like nervous that he might boot him out. And he obviously ends up booting out Lee Seung-wan. But it's because he wanted to perform with Zhang Hao. And I also think that's like, they've said that they got close when they were both
Because they were both
centers.
center, they had to promote for the things at the same
Right.
time.
And that's just cool in general that they've built just even like a friendship
Yeah.
through this whole process, and that they have like similar backgrounds and stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah. There was someone in that room, and so people don't. Some people have said it was Hui. Some people have said it was Gunnock.
Oh, it's probably Hui because the man is third wheeling this whole situation. The whole season, he's been like.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they blew kisses to each other, and we and Matthew were both like,
Oh yeah. And
we're all having fun.
they couldn't keep their hands off each other. I. What's going on there? Oh my god.
God bless them. God bless them.
Yeah.
And God bless us for getting to watch it.
Yeah. People have already said they are seeing fanfics already. I've already seen fanfics about the Haobin massage.
It's just, it's different from the, like, which team was it? It was like the Zoom team and whatever room they were in, where they all did like the massage train. That's
Zoom. That's theater.
That's theater kid
that's
energy.
Boys. That's boys. That's boys.
That's that.
Yeah.
And it is something, but it's not. I mean, it's a different. It's different.
It's just
There's
different.
what
I
else
don't know
am I
what to
supposed
tell
to
you.
say?
It's different.
It's different.
Okay.
And we're supporting it, whatever it is. We're in favor.
Ma Jingxiang and Ricky.
Oh God, guys, we can't. Oh, okay.
It does feel
this
like
one
we're just doing.
Doesn't feel great.
We're
but
just doing like the View or Sports Center talking points, where it's like, okay,
yeah,
next
we have
topic. Bump bump. Yeah, the topics of the right. Ma Jingxiang and Ricky and Songmin. Already like personalities clashing, and I like. That's understandable. That happens in any like group.
Yeah.
I think that what was really interesting for me was
Girl, the Chinese edits,
the Chinese edits are really bad, and you can derive that like there. A lot of these issues could be mistranslations or just like
being frustrated with having to translate everything.
Because I can understand Ma Jingxiang being like, there's no time, and I don't want to talk about it because I would have to get a translator over here, or Ricky
Right.
has to translate for me, which Ricky probably was getting fed up on, and that's probably like he was just like trying to tell Ma Jingxiang like, no, let's calm down, let's chill, which is probably making it look like
And
they're
like
fighting more
also,
and more.
you know what you love when you're mad is when someone tells you to chill. Isn't that like the best feeling in the
Yeah.
world, where someone's like, just calm down, and then you're like, I've never been calm once in my life, so you can go to hell.
So I do
Cool.
feel bad that like for the Chinese contestants, even though they're told there will be translators, a translator's not going to be there the entire time.
Yeah, no,
And
they should be.
the moment when Sungmin and Rookie realized that a camera was getting closer to them because they were talking, and they were like,
That
like
was wild.
you knew that they were like, oh great, I'm about to be on the episode because our team cannot put it together.
Yeah, it was just it was more that one versus the other one, which I know you want us to talk about. That one felt like it was just like stress and nerves and like personalities kind of clashing, as opposed to like actual issues with kind of everything. Like it felt like that one could be resolved, and does kind of get resolved by the end. When they have that talk at the end of the night.
Yeah, they were able to resolve it in like, we just have to think about the team and just move forward and help each other out.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciated.
Yeah.
I felt so bad, and obviously like Takuro crying because he's like, I'm 2 weeks in a row where my group can't get it together.
Yeah.
I just want to dance. And yet everyone in my groups keep fighting. It's so frustrating. That I just feel really bad because I know Ricky was also trying. I mean, you saw it, Ricky being like, Majin Xiang's trying to say this, this, and this, and obviously he's just trying to go, go, go. It is fascinating that he was like, I'm running out of time.
The resolution, Marco's saying the resolution was fake. I think the resolution was not necessarily fake, but
Almost like
more
agree to
like,
disagree. That,
we're
like,
like, what are we going to do now at this point?
Yeah.
We perform tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, we just have to figure it out. And at least they were like, well, we know that there's cameras in the dorm, so maybe if we pretend like we'll have a resolution, it'll look better in the edit, because they may include it. The other group did not think about that. The other thing I want to say is in regards to Takuto, and
I'm gonna put a blanket over our dirty clothes, by the way.
I'm so sorry, guys. We're living on
We're on vacation, girls. I don't know what to tell you.
The other thing about Takuto crying is I did feel bad, but it is also like the thing where I was like, oh, I feel like you're not in the drama, so like you crying is just like you being too young to be like, oh, I'll just let everybody around me who's arguing just like argue, and it's like literally not about Takuto at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand his frustration too, and being like, I know I'm like probably the weakest of the five of us, and like we're arguing instead of like working.
He feels guilty. Like even in
Sure.
that first rehearsal, they were like, everyone's slowing down to make sure that I can catch on.
Yeah, but it is like he's just young, and like not that it's like a bad thing, but it is like in any group there's going to be fighting at some point, so like it's probably not ideal to always react to other people fighting by just like bursting into tears, but I did feel bad for him.
It's a learning
he's very sweet.
Yes, it's going to be a learning experience for him. I feel bad.
Oh my god, more comments about my Cupid shirt.
Cupid.
Sungmin's, can we talk about Sungmin's little beanie in the performance?
Sungmin's beanie is so good. I know there are like K-pop fashion accounts out there. If you can find this beanie, girls, we're getting it.
I think Sungmin.
Leadership?
Yes, Sungmin's leadership. I think he probably had the biggest challenge in terms of leadership, right? I mean, I guess Woongi might have been the other person, but this one was like an actual like just fight.
Yeah.
That was not getting resolved. But like, how do you resolve? It's hard as a leader. How do you resolve something when the other, like Ma Jingsheng, didn't want to discuss it anymore? And like, you can't. At one point, do you just like acquiesce and decide like, okay, we're just gonna move on because it's not gonna be helpful to keep pushing the issue?
But that was the thing. How could you move on when he didn't want to do what the group wanted to do? Like the group wanted to talk formations, and he was like, "We have to nail down the choreography. Like full, like we gotta do detail by detail."
Yeah,
And
everybody
they
feels bad.
still
for
weren't in
someone.
sync.
I know,
They
and
still
also
were off
like
at the end.
I felt okay. Like it sucks, right? Like Ma Jingxiang kept wanting to work, and then they released that like hour-long footage of them working, and like they were just goofing around. And like, granted, they do not need to work 8 hours a day. Honestly, maybe maybe Ma Jingxiang would have been the best leader because like he would have kept them like focused on the task at hand. I don't know. I mean, it's tough. Nobody.
We're just going off of what we have been given.
The literal few minutes that we have been given of this whole situation, but yeah, I thought it was still like a fine performance. Well, you'll hear that in the episode.
Yeah, you'll see it in the performance of what we actually thought, but it just sucked.
Hiroto being like, "This is my last chance, girls." I was like,
I know.
Slay.
I truly felt so bad because even the the Star Masters were even like, I feel bad for Hiroto. He has like another group where he has to deal with other things. He's not able to shine. So if he makes it, I hope Hiroto gets a really good part in one of the songs.
I know. I don't think anybody comes. I mean, I don't think there was like. Obviously, there was like an edit to make like it doesn't look great, but I don't think anyone left that episode. And maybe it's because there was like a bigger situation that overshadowed this situation. But I don't think anyone left it and was like, "Oh, well, I would never vote for that person ever again." Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like I could, watching it, I could see where each person was coming from. I could see why everyone was frustrated. Okay, we have to talk about the Woongi of it all. Girls,
You make
we
me
don't
feel
like we don't
sad.
like when the girls are fighting and the
It's all about
girls
community, right? We all have to be with our families. We have to protect each. Excuse me.
God
I'm so
bless
sorry.
you.
I'm excited. I'm allergic from the cats. There are cats in the house, so. Girls, okay, here we go. Bad.
Guys, this was
You make me feel so sad.
the whole morning, like after this, I just kept being like,
I'm gonna put videos on the episode of Adam and I having lunch at Tijuana Flats
like a Mexican,
and just like
obviously a Mexican restaurant.
dipping his queso and then just like stopping because he was like, I can't stop thinking about Ungi.
I couldn't stop thinking about this whole situation. This is depressing. No one, okay. No one, I have no ill will toward Schweibo, right? Like, no, I cannot understand the pressure any of these people are under. No one has come off worse on this show yet. Like, this is
It's
bad.
pretty bad.
It's so bad.
Schreibo Hive,
Oh,
Schreibo
no.
PR is working nonstop. It's that TikTok of the girl who's like, Schreibo PR, can I help you?
Oh,
Schreibo
yeah.
PR.
Hi,
Oh, Schreibo, come on
Schreibo.
in. Oh, so you said you wanted to do the song and this was the only choice, but you didn't want to sing the song. Okay, okay. Well, did you think about you would have to do some parts of that song?
Florencia cried at work, girl. Same.
Oh, yeah, the Schreibo PR interns are drafting apologies as we speak. Yes, no one, I can't fault Schreibo, but this is all I'm saying. If you're going to pick a song that you have to do, you can't coast on that song. Especially if you see it, feel special, parentheses 4, you know you're gonna have to, you can't just like ride on knowing that like, okay, maybe a vocalist will join in here. No, girl, they're all gonna go to Tomboy. You see all these songs, all of the
Right.
big vocalists will not pick Feel Special.
All the vocalists are gonna go to the vocal rap songs.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go to the vocal dance songs.
So
Oh my
there's a big chance that you will have to. And look, I'm also a proponent of like, okay, this doesn't fit my range. I can't sing the song. When they were doing the Star Master rehearsal, he did hit the notes. It was just like tough, but like with practice or like with training, he could have done it. They also offered to lower it for him, and he said no.
That's
That's
okay.
the big.
This is the.
That's the
I
big
think
thing.
that's the one thing that like leaves me
So conflicted.
so conflicted. Is like he didn't. We all saw the first like last week when they were like, we don't. Nobody wanted the killing part or the main vocals. Fine, and then he like begrudgingly decides to do it. Fine, but then they get these notes with the Star Master, which like he goes in with like not the best attitude, but also like there are days where I don't want to do anything either. So I'm like giving him all the benefit of the doubt, right? Giving all the benefit
It's
of the doubt.
hard. It's difficult.
And
yes.
then they have the conversation about like, and he's like, he's very upfront, and I appreciate that he was like, I don't want to do this
yeah.
part, but it's when they were like, should we lower it because you're nervous about the song? And he was like, just like flat out like, no, I just don't want the main vocal. That was when I was like, but like we're working with you.
Yeah.
We're trying to help figure it out, and he still didn't want to do it. That was the like bummer. Cause I was like, if you were nervous about the song, I don't know.
It's giving you make me feel my inner saboteur. Like that is this whole song. They are already defeating themselves. And even Wungi to an extent of like, this is my last chance. Like, this will be the last song that all of us will perform. And I felt so bad for him because when he performed, he was already defeated. Like, he was already like, we're doing all this work for nothing.
I think the other part obviously that's bad, and this is like we don't know like the full translation. I don't speak Mandarin, but it's the moment. First of all, editors were editing that episode.
They were like, "Oh, I have the receipts."
It's the when he was like, "We didn't." The choreography was never explained, and they straight up show that clip, and also like, Did anyone translate what Woongi was saying of what the choreography was to Schweibo? Like, we don't know. Probably not. Maybe that was why. But, like,
Everyone
oh my
said,
God.
yes, scream. I swear to God. I was so shocked.
The way
Editor
they...
said bet. Editors exposed him.
It was... That was wild. That was
Oh,
crazy.
it was so bad.
And then, like... And then, okay, so for him getting first... I had less of like I had an issue because like we saw the whole package, but like I know that the people in the audience didn't get to watch like a package of them all like having these struggles. Like they literally just saw the performance. I'm sure a lot of them like Schweibo. He's very like high up in the rankings.
Very pretty.
Very
like,
pretty, a fun energy, fine. So
resting on pretty.
I love
Oh, was she resting on pretty?
But I don't blame the star creators and the audience because they don't know the whole story.
Yes, they don't know
like,
the back.
Honestly, it might have like they might have backlashed Woongi because they were like, oh, he like claimed all the parts. If you like watch that performance and all of a sudden it's Woongi's song and 3 people have like 2 lines.
Yes,
you in your head might be like, well, I know Woongi's like the girl, a baby girl that might do that, so like maybe that's
just
it.
Take all the parts,
right?
Yeah.
So I don't, because they don't know the whole story. So I can't blame the star creators. And also, still, I really wish they had showed us all the scores.
Star creators.
We as star creators have to keep the community intact. No, but also like we don't know what the points were because Schweibo got 703, but like maybe Woongi was 699. Like maybe he was right there.
Yeah.
So I wish they had showed us all the points because then I would feel a little bit better if it was like he was just under Schweibo, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm not out of my mind. But yeah, it's Nina said I can blame him. Oh,
but here's the thing.
I'm trying to be nice,
Adam
guys.
and I, you'll see this in the episode, but Adam and I agreed that one person slayed in that performance.
I really don't like to say this.
And I hate to tell you, Donggun was giving cunt.
Donggun 8.
Donggun was fully like...
Donggun 8, if you put it on mute...
Do not listen to
Don't listen to it.
Put it on mute.
Don't listen.
Donggun was like the 10th member of Twice. She was...
Woongi also was great, but like Woongi was like, I have a lot to do. I'm giving stressed energy.
Yeah, Woongi was giving like... I'm stage managing also the performance. So I'm literally like, okay, and cue.
Right, true.
Like he was giving cues on a headset. Like, and cue Schweibo dip now, while at the same time having to sing the entire
Honestly,
chorus.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, oh, and then one person also had to figure out the costuming, and that also ended up being Woongi, and that's why the outfits would look like that. Like,
Woongi was also like, hey, we don't have time to give you guys your costume, so here's like 50,000 won if you just want to go.
Wait, this is it. This is the comment. Woongi was giving mother, but not in a I have 5 kids under the age of 3 kind of way. Woongi is giving single mom at a grocery store.
Yes, Woongi was giving, no, you cannot. Put that back.
Put that back.
Put that back in the cart. We have to go right now. Woongi was giving, everyone will have buttered noodles in this table.
Guys.
Woongert. Woongina.
Help.
Woongarina.
And then Chai Jin Shin was just there. And good for her.
And the way you were like, she's giving Subin, girl.
Well, I hold firm that he looks like Subin.
Yes.
He has like very similar features to Subin.
We've the cookie video, the backstage.
Someone tell me I'm right.
The backstage videos of them like, it was Hyunbin accidentally like hitting them, and Schweibo was like, But at that video, Chai Jin Shin was giving introverted queerness. So
sure.
He was giving a little...
Not all gays can be extra.
Some are inter.
I wouldn't know, but...
I wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. Not in this house.
Oh, somebody said I'm wrong. Nina doesn't see it. That's fine. Kinda.
They're giving us the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Sure.
Is there anything else you want us to discuss?
Someone said Ichan Dal Doa kind of ate. Beat the dozen.
Oh, sure. Okay. Let's talk about Ichan, Dal, and Doa because we know I'm a Dal stan.
That number fit whatever they are good
he
at.
does. He does look like yuck. You're right. You're right. Continue.
They fit what they're good at, and that's what I loved about that number. Ichan Ichan sounded like Shiny on his vocals.
Ichan?
It was
Sure.
giving.
That's big to say.
It was just giving that like no 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 yeah but like that kind of like
That R&B inflected pop.
R&B sound that I
Yeah.
was like Ichan.
He's a good vocalist.
It's like it's okay. It's when there are like raspy voiced girls on American Idol and you love them, but you're like you're not gonna make it that far because like it's just like such a unique voice. Like how can this carry throughout all of the different songs that you have to do?
Yeah.
Unless you're really good at like transforming it for your own.
Yeah.
He just has such a unique voice that I'm like I'm tuning in.
Yeah, I think like Doa was good though, guys. I don't know what to say. I think he was like my favorite of the three. I think Ichan had like the great vocals, but I don't know if I loved him for this concept.
You would have
where I
voted
think
Doa?
like
You would have
Doa.
clicked.
Wait, somebody in our comments first of all was like, people are trying to get Doa to be on Singles Inferno season 3. Baby, let me tell you right now. I promise, right here today, if Doha. If Bak Doa is on season 3 of Singles Inferno, we will be doing recap episodes. I promise you. Okay? Thank
Singles
you.
Inferno, if he ends up being on any dating show in Korea, we will find it. We will find the subs. He would be great at Singles Inferno.
Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know, but I'd be watching. I'd be tuned in. It'd be amazing. And Dal was there. And that's important to say too. And I think he did a good job, but
Dawa was so pretty. He was definitely the like pretty energy.
Whoever
like,
did his hair and he had the little wisps that curled out.
Yeah.
Perfect. Loved
I
it.
just feel bad for Dao because he had this whole narrative roller coaster, and it just feels like now it's a swan song. Like he's gonna be out, and so I just feel bad that like they gave him this kind of narrative because he's like such a precious angel. I don't see why it was like him that had to like be the brunt of all of this.
They want us to talk about Limousine. Guys, Limousine 8.
Limousine 8.
Guys, I didn't even know Jihu was the contestant on the show until this episode. I don't know what to tell you. Like, and at least he addressed it. Like, he knows that people feel that way.
Yeah.
So it was important for that reason. Yeah. But, yeah, he was great. And then Christian 8.
Christian was giving you, like...
Christian 8 and Anthony snacked. And that's how I feel.
No, that's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
I think all three of them did a great job of, like, we may not all have wanted the song, but we, like, literally, this was the epitome of, like, take what you know and use it. Apply it to the challenge, Bianca Del Rio. Take what you know and apply it to the challenge. Because Gio's raps were so, like... meta in a way that like all of them, even Christian, all three of them.
It was really cool that they.
It's very mature.
It
and
was
like
So if truly writing like lyrics and especially like in hip hop is always about like being honest with like what your feelings and everything and like where you are, whatever. I mean, for them to write about that and do it like really well. And also, like, not feel like they were, like... I didn't feel like they were whining. That's the thing, is, like, this song could have fully come off like they were, like, just brats. And it didn't.
Woe is me, yeah.
It didn't at all. And
it was, like, taking frustrations, but then also, like, the Christians, like, the antis are already gonna hate me, so, like, let them. Like, it was very much, like, claiming the hardships as, like, part of the journey.
Yeah. And also, like...
Which I didn't have when I was 20. Like, I would not have had that maturity to be like...
You would never in my life catch me defending Mnet. In my life. But I will say, I'm glad they didn't, like, make them rewrite. Because I also see a world in which they were like, you're not going to drag editors on television or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm glad they actually let them do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jihu was so good, guys. Came out of nowhere. I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad that I didn't know. I've never voted for him.
I do feel like it might be too late. I truly feel that way, and
I feel like it. Okay, so they're all three of them are on the cusp of potentially going.
Yeah.
And I think that if this is their last performance on the show, I think they should be very proud of themselves because it was one of my favorite performances. We watched it again this morning, and I was like, man, it's just like so they're so grounded and they know like what they're doing. Like it's very good. Go watch it again, guys. It's really good.
Talk about the Survivor announcement. Girls, we were asleep. We
After
knew.
fool me once, you're not gonna fool me twice, girl. I will never. Especially also it's 2 a.m. here. No.
Yeah, we're on
No.
Eastern time right now. But literally, we're like,
Nope.
no, girl,
No, no,
we're
no,
going to
no,
bed.
no, no. A friend of ours, who doesn't watch Boys Planet, and doesn't watch our, or no, does just watch. She just watches this show, and so she was like, "Oh, I was up late, and I saw that there was like a thing, so I decided I'd watch it, and then was so confused
She was
why
staying
one."
up for Jimin. She stayed up for Jimin.
And then it happened, and then she was like, "Oh, well, it's
Just
just a
a
little bit
number.
later."
Yeah.
So then stayed up for this. Could you imagine your first introduction to Boys Planet is staying up for the second elimination and one person is safe and then one person sobs on television
And then
nothing for 47 minutes?
She texted us and we woke up. We're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We should have warned you. They were going to play you, girl.
I felt so bad. Here's the thing. We had we all had a good time, right, with the first elimination. Like some of it was sad, most of it was like understandable. You didn't know most of them.
This will be
I don't know.
sad.
I don't know what we're gonna do. I want to do another thing where we like pay our respects, but I don't think it'll be funny. I think it'll be like me
sad.
crying for an hour.
It's going to be in like artistic film where it's like all in black and white.
Yes,
and
it's gonna be extremely artistic.
We stare at a picture of
Me walking along the River Seine in Paris and like moaning into
a
the wind.
cigarette and just like
Yeah.
thinking about
The ones we've lost. I don't know what to do, guys. It's gonna be rough. Do we think Woongi got saved? They did the tease of like the last 9 hours have really changed things. Do we think Woongi got saved?
I don't trust the men and women of Mnet.
I don't trust anybody. Him, Shim, he, she, they. I don't trust any of them. But do we think, guys? Do we think?
I will be wearing black on Thursday.
Have any of you seen online the people who have been like, oh, I never once voted for Woongi, but I did the last day?
Fuck
Where have you been? Where the fuck have you
Go
been?
Scratch.
He's been giving you that since day zero, back when we were just doing little PR videos.
He has been making you laugh at all of the TikToks, the tweets, the YouTube shorts, the Instagram reels, giving you entertainment. And like, it took you this long. It took you to the last day of the second voting to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give him one of my votes because he doesn't deserve that. He hasn't deserved that since he quit his first idol group, girl.
And saying quit seems like it puts a lot of onus on Woongi and Sungmin to say that they quit their groups. Because, like, we don't... Listen, maybe they did. Maybe it was like, I think you guys should quit. Maybe it was, it's time for you to go. We don't know the whole story, right?
Yeah,
We're never going to know till the memoir is released one day.
Girl, that's how contracts end. Or that's how you get, like, fired, is when they, like, will pressure you. And then you just quiet quit. That could be a possibility.
Yeah, Woongi was... Woongi was quiet quitting, and that's important. Honestly, if anyone was quiet quitting, it was Schweibo. Sorry. Anyway. Girl,
Miss Schweibs.
thank you. Okay. Anything else? Anything else you want us to talk about?
We'll do one more. One more big
big
issue,
mom.
because we don't want to give you too much of the episode. But it was super, super fun to film. We filmed during vacation, so I can't wait till you guys. I will be editing feverishly, fervently. So can't wait for you.
We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna give our picks because that's in the episode. I hate to tell you. Tomboy. Everybody's saying tomboy.
Okay, tomboy.
Guys. Guys.
Adam, say your hot take for tomboy. Let's just tell.
Okay, first of all, wait. Stop texting. Stop writing in the chat. Do we have like we stands, Pentagon stands in the chat? I need to know before I say what I'm about to say.
Oh God.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
No.
No. Okay.
I stand him, but also.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no. Everyone is just like, no. Speaker truth.
Okay. Here's the thing. I like he's not really been in my top 9 ever, but like he's a great performer. He's very professional. He has a great voice, blah blah. Of these 4, I thought he did the weakest job. Of all 51 contestants that we saw, is he anywhere near the bottom? Absolutely not.
No.
But of this 4, I felt like I was least impressed by him. Maybe it's because I already have very high expectations, so I'm not really shocked when he does well because he should be doing very well in this competition.
But the song
but
ended
I
up
felt like
being a vehicle for the other 3 to
Yes.
really shine, which was crazy.
Yes. I don't even feel like that was really a hot take. I just got scared that somebody was going to shoot me in the chat. Like there was going to be a bullet that came through the video.
A gunnook.
A gunnook. Speaking of gunnook, the arms. We're arming.
Miss Gunnook is in my baby girl bracket now, I think. There's a princess there. And obviously in the episode 8 trailer, they play some like summer games or whatever, and he's in a little wig.
Oh
He's
yeah,
in a princess wig. Korea loves.
We
that.
love when we do. It's very,
that funny?
it's very British in that way when they love putting a boy in a wig and being like, "Oh, jolly fun." Anyway, we can't. Sorry,
fun.
Sorry. But let's
Sports day. PE.
Zhang Hao. How now, brown cow, Zhang Hao.
I thought Zhang Hao is an all-rounder. That's established. But he sounded so good. His vocals were so good that I was like, oh, we do have stable vocals. Even if we get a Bepler that ends up not having...
I'm sorry,
like,
sorry to
Terry
British
or a Jay.
listeners.
that not end up getting a Tay-Ray or a Jay. We would still get like pretty decent vocals with Zhang Hao. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I thought this was the best he sounded vocally. I mean, he was still even great in Kill This Love, but like it was spread so much more between 7 people, or no, it was 6 people. 6 people in Kill This Love, as opposed to this one where it's just 4. So he really had time to like do the vocal.
Yeah.
And then Hanbin was Hanbin. I mean, it's crazy how he can just really fit any concept. I don't know.
We
what
said
to
it.
say.
He's pizza.
He's pizza.
And he was giving toppings. He was giving 4 cheeses.
Stupid. I liked.
Zoom was robbed. Someone did say.
Was
Zoom.
was anybody's favorite? This is my question. This is my question.
And girls, let's get.
We weren't there. We weren't in the room. I get it. Whatever. Fine. Was anyone's favorite of all 12? Was anyone's favorite Tomboy? Like, I feel like I recognize that Tomboy was really good, and Tomboy is like, if I was watching, it makes sense that it won because like they seem the most comfortable, they seem the most professional, they seem the most like well
idol, like ready.
They're ready.
They were ready.
But like
in your heart of hearts, what was like that is the performance that I
see some yeses. Maggie said yes.
Okay.
A lot of Zoom.
I think because Zoom did a better job, and I think it fits that song of highlighting every single
Kimmy
person
said yes.
and personalities. So that's why I think
Yeah,
Zoom is
Tomboy
also
was
a good nominee.
I mean, I'm the absolute clown that thought Butterfly was the best performance. So like, thank you, Ramil Ray Sampson. Thank you. It's Butterfly for me. But I also know that I like a very specific thing in K-pop.
Yeah.
And like Butterfly gave that to me, and that's fine. I do recognize that Tomboy is very good. Honestly, were there any? I was just about to say, were there any bad ones?
There were no hot sauce G groups. Let's say that. There was no like.
Oh, okay.
There was no like just
Danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was good.
There was
solid performances.
There were none of them were like, oh, I can't look. I have really bad secondhand PTS, or not PTS, secondhand embarrassment. And so sometimes if it's too cringe, I cannot look at the screen. And I didn't have that at all. I didn't have that
No.
with this.
It was a
So
good
there's
showing.
all 12 performances I thought stood out as like being at least very solid, if not great.
If you got to pick just like one person that you were like, that was.
Somebody said Gong. Somebody said Rush.
If you got to pick, if you pick
Love
just one
Killa.
person
Wow.
who
Love
you
Killa.
felt like was the best.
Rush Hour is meh. Sure.
Yeah, Rush, yeah.
But I like that song, so maybe that helped Rush Hour, in my opinion.
Was rough, yeah. Who was your one person? Who was your one pick from all of the...
The whole, all
Based
12.
on these
one
performances,
person.
your one pick.
Wait, you didn't prep me with this, so I don't know. Give me a second. Jesus.
People, drop your one picks. Matthew, Saman, Keita, Umuti, Sungkwan, Umuti,
There's so many good options, guys.
Mingyu, Tere.
Thank you. This is so mean. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh God. For this one, the person that stood out most to me, the person that I was most impressed by, the person that I thought served
The
what
most.
that's not what I
No,
said.
that's a different category.
That's a different category.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is yours?
Matt. Someone said Matt. I'm all up for calling Sock Matthew Matt.
That's funny. We're calling him Matt from now
Matt.
on. That's very funny. Matt.
It's Matt.
Maddie.
Wow. My one.
Mingyu! God bless you in the chat. Whoever said Mingyu. You have to pick one. I asked you.
Okay, my number one. Number one.
I know Quan Wi, guys. God, I know. Oh, so on. Fuck. This is so hard, guys.
I think I'm gonna pick Umuti.
That is such a good pick. Truly.
I think if I had to just pick one person from this round, I think I'm gonna pick Umuti because it's giving. This is who I am. I am going to show you what you're gonna get as an idol. On stage, off stage. It's like, this is it. Personality, vocals, fun.
I need to open the spreadsheet. I'm so sorry. I have to look at everybody's face. My answer for who I think was
if anyone's on
the
Boys Planet Reddit, the Boys Planet Master spreadsheet.
If anyone knows who's running this,
who
please,
we can like
I will Venmo someone for running this. It's incredible.
This is insane. There is a master spreadsheet called Boys Planet Master Spreadsheet that has every stat, and it is a yes. This is if this was the Maxi Challenge and we're giving the Maxi Challenge win.
I didn't forget. I have to look at everybody's face. Okay, it's between for me, and I'll make a decision. I will decide, but I will say my top two are Taeray and Jungwoo. Those are probably the ones where I was like...
It's so funny, because my top two would have been Umuti and Chen Kan-ri.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's delivering. I don't know what to tell you.
It's like more so not that
Girl,
like...
just say a name. Girl.
Drag me. I'm gonna say Jungwoo. Because even though choreography, but also like I thought he was gonna be able to like we knew he could do well because he was really good in backdoor. So I thought like home was not. I didn't know if he could give home, and then I felt like he really also served that concept. Taeray is also like a slay, but I a little bit more knew what I was gonna get with Taeray.
That's true. We like we knew Zhang Hao will eat. We knew Taeray would eat.
So it's probably for me, Jungwoo. It is crazy that Jiwon is in the chat right now applauding that I picked Jungwoo because that he's his favorite. That's the joke. Halbin?
Giving versatile. Someone on the comments once called Jungwoo verse top energy, and I need you to stop that. You have to stop.
We cannot joke.
We cannot be canceled again. So we need you to stop that energy. Okay?
Thank you. I did take a long time. I'm so sorry. Guys, it's hard for me to make a decision.
That's why I have to edit so much ums
You
and just like Adam
you can't
thinking.
imagine.
You
You
can't
can't
imagine.
imagine.
Okay, so we will have a regular episode coming out. I hope by Wednesday, because I hope I can edit everything by Tuesday. We filmed the episode really fun this weekend while we were on vacation, and we will have a new episode again on Saturday when we cry about the next elimination. So, give a last round for the comments.
Somebody wants me to explain Jiwoong. I don't know if I can. I mean, like, we got into him because of the BLs.
Oh, like they don't get the appeal?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is that he is beautiful. I'm literally not saying that it's not
That's
part of
base
it.
level.
That's really a part of it. To be honest. But I also,
Because we don't really know if he's like a vocalist or a rapper. Right
I
now,
saw
he's
his
just
BLs
dancing.
and then, like, he did a lot of, like, let's say dates with Sabin on vlogs. And maybe they're just vlogs. But also, like, were they just vlogs? So that was where I felt like I saw more of his personality, which he's a little goofy. He has not shown that on the show. He showed it most in the last episode when he like wanted the killing.
Like so far, he's like dad joke master. Like that's all he does. Is
yeah,
dad jokes.
who's the one? There's some idol that always does dad jokes, and it's like Jin does it a lot, but
Yeah.
who am I thinking
It's
of
like
though?
it's Jin. It's Jin. I thought you were thinking.
Hey, that's probably who I'm thinking of. Anyway, I don't know.
Kim Seok-jin. Which is funny because he's not even the oldest one, but he does give off like I'm 30.
Oh, they want us to talk about Jay. I felt like Jay had a better first challenge, and we know he was sick.
Yeah.
So I thought his second challenge. Also, he got no screen time. He had no storyline.
Yeah.
He had no editing. It's kind of crazy that. Oh, I will say this. He was the one who's safe. That was the one that they were like,
12,
he's safe.
yep.
He's number 12. And I thought it was interesting because heading into it, I wondered if they were going to. I wondered if they were going to dull Schweibo. Meaning,
Yes, that was our full conspiracy theory.
I thought they were going to be like, because for dull, it felt like a setup that it was like, we want to get the girlies mad that he's safe or like as high as he is.
So we want them to vote. Yeah.
So we don't want Dowell in the group because that's how they do this. They're trying to influence you to make sure that they get the 9 that they want in the group. Fine. So I thought
They want you on the app. They just
Right.
want numbers. Yeah.
So I thought it was gonna be Schweibo's like 24 or whatever, and that was gonna be like the one, and then they were gonna be like, and now there's the backlash and blah blah blah. So that was what I thought was gonna happen. I was shocked that it was Jay. I'm actually very surprised he didn't make it out, but also the bonus points were so high and some people were so close to being in the top 9 that it made sense. Like who's your guess that took his place?
Probably Tay-Ray.
No,
Oh,
Tay-Ray
he
was already
in the interim, but I was counting from the first
from the actual
last time
first the true ranking.
Their actual numbers. I think it's like a Tay-Ray or a Ganuk.
I think it could be Gunnook or Ricky. I think it's probably Park Hanbin is my guess.
Because he got all
because
those
he
points.
got all the points. That's my guess as to who probably took Jay's spot. He might have leapfrogged over because of how many points he got. I don't know. We don't know.
That's true.
But
That's
that's my guess. Do people agree?
Or even like I could see a Jungwoo too, getting up to
Or
like
Jungwoo,
a 10
yeah.
or 11. Honestly.
I don't know what that question means. Anyway,
Emoji, please.
we talked about Halbin already. I'm so sorry, guys. That was the first topic we talked about.
We'll post this live as soon as it's done, so that you can rewatch
go watch it. Okay.
Okay.
We gotta go eat food.
We have to go to dinner. Thank you again for staying up. Hello, Portugal. Hello, Germany.
Victor, I am not answering that question.
What?
Who is the...
Oh, no, Victor.
No.
No, girl. Maybe we'll do a...
That's the Patreon.
That's the Patreon. We have to end this delusion. Thank you everyone for watching. We will be back with a new episode Wednesday. And then we will all be with one another in our thoughts and in our hearts for the second
Thoughts and
illumination.
prayers. Thoughts and
Thoughts and
prayers.
prayers to all of you to survive this next illumination. Thank you for watching.
Oh, somebody said we should do Eurovision. That would be incredible. Okay.
Okay.
We're leaving. Goodbye. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Love you all.
Bye.
Blessings to you.
Blessings. Blessings.